Good morning, everyone. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about past progressive. So let's start. In this lesson, we will learn to describe ongoing actions in the past. So first, when do we use past progressive? We use past progressive to describe parallel actions. It means two actions or activities that were happening almost at the same time. We also used past progressive to talk about something you were doing at a very specific time in the past. Look at this. He was eating dinner at 6:10 p.m. So it means a very specific time in the past. And finally, we also use past progressive to express interrupted actions in the past. Look at this. He was eating dinner when the phone rang. So it means the first action was interrupted by the second action. Now, let's going to continue checking the structure. In the affirmative statements, we need a noun, the verb to be in past, and a verb with ing form, plus a complement. So here we have two different forms. We will check them. Now let's gonna see the example. She was cooking all morning. We can use was for singular and were for plural. Look at this. We use I with was, he was, she was, it was, and were for plural nouns. We were, you were, they were, and after was or were, a verb with ing form. In the case of negative statements, we need to add not to the verb to be form. Look at this. She was not sleeping when he came home. And you can use the long form and also the contraction. Was not or wasn't. Were not or weren't. Finally, in the interrogative statement, remember, we need just to add was or were at the beginning of the statement. Was she sleeping when he came home? Yes, she was. No, she was not. Or she wasn't. We can also use the long or short form to answer. Look at this. Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Yes, you were. No, you weren't. Now, let's gonna see more examples. All of these sentences describe ongoing past actions. Look at this. He was complaining in the class. I was working in the garden all day yesterday. While I was washing the dishes, I heard a loud noise. I was driving to work when I crashed my car. Finally, let's gonna see the time expressions that are very common in this English tense. So look at here. All of these time expressions express a very specific time in the past. Look at this. At that moment, or at that time. At 6 o'clock, yesterday morning, and also while. Finally, I am going to give you the instructions for the activities for this week. So in this activity, you have to look at the picture and describe what were they doing at the moment Ed, the grandfather, came to the home. Let's gonna see the instructions. Look at the picture, write a list with the names of each person you see, then write a sentence describing what they were doing at the moment the Grandpa Ed came to the garden. And let's gonna see some examples. Helen was, then you need a verb with ing form. What was Helen doing? You have to look at the picture and complete the statement. Helen was eating a sandwich. Maybe Amanda and me playing soccer. You have to look at the picture and complete the sentence. That's all.